Hello and welcome back to Pick and Play. That's for the Fuhrerreich mod. We are back in Japan, although we have time skipped ahead because nothing really was happening. And so the army kind of took over. We're now the national populace, the IJA. We're also called the Nippon Teikoku, which just means Japanese Empire, you goddamn weebs. But, well, let's continue on. San Francisco Summit, Washington Naval Treaty, because I don't exactly appreciate the changes that have happened to us. So, after 18 years, the Washington Naval Treaty, with limited both ours and the United States of America's shipbuilding, the British have launched a super heavy battleship HMS Trafalgar, which endangers both the American and Japanese Navy. We, the Japanese, shall call for the summit to declare the end of the treaty and restart a fleet construction programs for both countries to ensure the security of our seas. If the Americans does not align with our cause, editing. We must stop following them. You go, girl. You go. I don't know how loud I put the music. Bring up those tunes for Achtung Panzer. And continue on. Looks like we are completely out of oil. San Francisco Summit Trade Agreement. Neat. Probably gonna have to bring back that Navy. Bit unfortunate. But I mean, we'll be able to continue on. Radio. And, yes. Blank screen. Thank you. My favorite of all the screens. The blank one. 1937. It's construction year. How are we doing for construction now? 1941 is when we are likely going to get the Yamato and the Musashi. I've renamed it to be the Musashi. Basing rights. Neat. That is something we can do in this mod. Or can we? Great Pacific Treaty. They, because oddly enough, they don't actually implement the use of the naval treaty, the actual naval treaty. This is still old stuff. Because, Man the Gun did actually add the naval treaty system. American president. In response, I see, they don't want to set variables in case the American president is different. In response to the great acceptance of the proposals, are proposed one last add-on, the American-Japanese Alliance. The Forge Alliance will protect both Japanese and American interests in the Pacific, combating the British imperialism, and details are discussed only if the Japanese agree to the alliance first. The Pacific Coalition? Nah. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. We are going to go at our own. We're just looking for Bangtian, China, probably out here, this kind of stuff. I don't care about Europe. I really don't care about the rest of the world. And honestly, who would be challenging me in the Pacific? It would be you. Or maybe the British. Let's see. So you declared war on the Trans-Caspian government. The government was the Soviet Mountain Republic. Mountain time. We could use some more fuel refining, but that is very expensive. Proved assert Asian dominance. See, it wouldn't even make sense for us to go along with your faction, Divine Right. Because we're certain Asian dominance. Let's get some fuel fighting now and forever hold our peace on that. We can build up the Yamato and Musashi through these, but I don't want to. That seems like the easy way out. I ain't into that. I'm going to build it the old-fashioned way. By old-fashioned way, I mean I'm going to heat up in this room, in this hot box. Let's continue on from there. Because I am... this is uncomfortable. This is an uncomfortable room. You go ahead and join the training army as I've set up in Japan. Although I do also have this army training, but just until they get up to the correct time. Also, I've pulled back my fleet from smaller armies. Smaller areas, just areas that can be easily fortified. I think I'll make some single regiments to go out there because there's just so many little island chains that would need to be covered. Aluminium. Boop boop. Steel. We can get it from the Americans. Come on. Who are we kidding? Get some more from the French, which we actually seem to go a very long way. All the way to Marseille. Be nice if we could just trade with them through French Indochina, but I get it. I understand. Foundation of the IRA to get back some of what we have lost. Okay, I'm back. So then, got to get a call. Let's continue on for about 15 more minutes, I'd say. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Outdated, it's still going to be the Soryu class, but that is actually perfectly fine. Oof, there goes Trans-Caspians. No, wait, they actually took over... Oh, the Mountain Time Republic. They actually took those over. Sad times, sad times. Well, we continue on. We got our own plans. Where do I attack in institution of subjugation after the Great Meiji? Can't go for the Constitutional Congress by the looks of things. British Imperial Conference. I can still go for that. Closer ties to Berlin. I could. 1937 is a breakthrough year for... What am I thinking it is? It's definitely not ships. Breakthrough year for mostly just industry, honestly. Though I can continue to get some tactical bombers to replace our old bombers. It's August, so we still have a lot of time. More fighters, I guess? Heavy fighters? Nah, strategic bombers. That's it, the Mitsubishi. Yeah, brother. Now, as for us... Okay, so you're starting to get built, and you'll be coming out later September. Then you'll be coming out very soon after that. You're still coming out. Foundations. There goes the Trans-Caspians. There goes them Trans-Caspians. You, that's just a bonus for destroying Mars. Ashio. Long lance torpedoes for torpedo range. What does that do exactly? What the fuck is torpedo range right now? Military alliance? I've already known about that. What exactly does torpedo range do in a world of... What is that? I don't even think that that is a stat anymore. At least not a visible stat. I mean, I know it's good, but like, what does it do? Because torpedo attack just attacks. Doesn't do anything specific. Okay, so we're still working on that. 95% excavation. There we go. Anything else? I need to keep working on my main fleets. You, if I exercise you... Yeah, it goes down pretty quickly, but what if I get all of my... These guys off of doing that? It'll come back up. There we go. Now it's 18 days. Well, what if I get... You're still working out? These guys... Yeah, Send them over to there. Send... These... Their position on the wall. Military alliance is done, and did we get a color change? What happened? What happened? You can also stop. And then we need to... I don't want to stop doing this. So perhaps if we got some trade with the United States. All hail Hirohito. Closer draws to Berlin. Listen to the Great War, Imperial Academy. Oh, that'd be good for before war. All hail Hirohito. Might as well. It's 35 days. That ain't too bad. You, though. Trade for more oil. Huh. Didn't even notice that. Yeah, there we go. Important that we get that back going. But you're going... I still need to train these guys up. They're only mostly trained. They have the Heiji as a BB, a Kongo Kai. Kind of an old battleship, but it'll do the job. It'll do the job. As for us, I think our plan currently is to attack the Fengtian state. They're going Nat Pop. Russian Republic's already gone Volkist. It's 1937. We shouldn't be seeing too many wars. Oh, well, I guess we got that war in Denmark. What else? Ooh, our Second Republic, Spain. It's taken over. It should be the Third Republic by now. We got a civil war in Brazil, but that usually happens. It's nothing new. Whole nationalist rallies, civil crackdown, all hell the Hirohitos. Ban the militarism. How about a closer draw to Berlin? At the moment, I think they'll do just fine. Do just fine. As for us, what if I throw out another Navy exercise? Okay, not going down that poorly. I need to make sure that we at the very least get most of my fleets, especially fleets of important ships, up to scratch. Yeah, you... Wait, what the hell even are you? You're... What is this fleet? This is not a good fleet. This is just a bunch of heavy cruisers. Well, I could probably split this fleet up by sending it down here and then, I don't know, spreading the love, get some battle cruisers, light cruisers, carriers. Should be fine. You could use the carrier, heavy cruisers. Ah, it already has a space for the heavy cruisers. That'll take up most of it. You have a battleship, a battle carrier, light cruisers. What if you take the other two heavy cruisers, and then, I don't know, just a whole bunch more of these guys to cover for you? I think that'll do fine for you. Force revitalization. Oh yeah, we've already done the thing. Japanese. Oh, that's a lot of army experience. That could be good. You gain war support at the cost of political power gain. So yeah, some German, Japanese, independent studies on our sides. That'll do fine. You guys get in here. I could probably use some more troops around with the Marines. And the Marines themselves, you might want to be in a different unit. I don't know why you always go straight for the teal. I don't appreciate it considering the fact that the teal is not going to be good for us. Put yourselves right there. What do you think? Maybe a samurai? Columbia? The Atlantica Wars? Mitsubishi's? Lots of things going on. Heavy fighters. 1938 though, January. That is breakthrough year for computing machines. You get rid of your plan, and you'll have an attack plan on Tianjin. Yes. Also, this music is a bit too bombing. I needed to bring it down real quick. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. So you are finally starting to stop. You have a couple things that need to be a little bit better, but you're fine. You... Oh, that's right. I sent you a bunch of... The fuck was that? The fuck was that? German, Japanese. What about... Ah, yes, that's right. I need to get Mitsubishi's in. Korean incorporation slowly. It's like bang the drum slowly. This focus currently has no effects. Changing the world situation may affect it. Then what's the point? What's the point then? Outdated. Soyu still is outdated. There's only the one left. It's coming out this year. Tibet declared war. And Yunnan. Okay, a three-front war there. Good for us. Good for business. And then what's good for business is good for me. You take that over. What was this about? A Mitsubishi? The Rico. Yeah, you've attacked the bomber. And then we got the Mitsubishi, which was our strategic bomber. I should probably put these a little bit higher, but we should be fine. We should be fine. So template is still on for the towed anti-air. Now, come to think of it, I'm probably not going to use a lot of anti-air, but there might be a cheap way. Das Deutsche Reich has declared war on the Federal Republic of Austria. Deutsches Reich, was ist das? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Why are you attacking poor little Austria? Did your Anschluss not go as planned? Also, I have a lot of these things I could be doing. I could be building plants. I can almost do the Yamato, but I'm already building the Yamato, so what's the point in that? Hold a nationalist rally for nationalized foreign industries. It does sound good. Production efficiency cap. 100 points. Sure. Also, issue a dockyard commission, which can build one dockyard owned by... Adds a dockyard? Yeah, do it. More dockyards, please. I like the sound of that. Trying to build up a big navy. We don't even really use a big navy, but we'll build it up. We'll build it up. Tell them solid like a rock. You're almost done. Can't really... As much as I would like the Kaga to at the very least be a little bit useful. I'm not holding up my breath. How are we doing for that diametric radar? Because as soon as diametric radar is in, I would like to put that in on as many capital ships as I possibly can, especially the ones currently commissioned. Other ships don't really matter too much. Fan the Japanese militarism. My militisms. I could get Lessons of the Great War, Naval Doctrine. I could go up here to Imperial Navy, which takes literally no time. Imperial Army, sorry. Speed emphasis, strategic bombing, planning, or speed. Training war games, cohesion, warrior spirit. This spirit of sanctity. Go for the force revitalization. It'll take a while, but it'll be able to at least get us through things. Then over here, make sure that our main fleets for heavy fleets, at the very least, are getting trained up. The other ones will get into so many fights it won't even matter. You're mostly trained up. These ones are mostly trained up. They're trained up enough, at least. You are good and trained. Very nice. These guys could use some training. And then we're going to have to also consider the effects of the Fuhrerreich has declared war. I don't want to be losing oil. You. Okay. Okay. Got all of those that I need. Don't have any points for that. Got 63 naval experience. 2038. Maintenance companies. I do like me some maintenance companies. That's Fuhrerreich. They just keep going. They keep going ham. It'll be interesting to see it. And Republic of Denmark actually... Oh, they are the Cindies. Okay. I don't see that going too well for them. Do I have any more factories? Yeah, I got a decent amount of factories, actually, that I could spend getting some more oil coming in. Okay, it looks like there's Batsus. Oh, Beijing government has declared their war. You go down. You go down. Give me some more factories. Well, I need to get in there. I gotta get in there. You cancel your mission. Send your troops into Tsingtao to be prepared. Announce Japanese support. The 5th Xingtian Zhili War starts to rage in northern China. With our interest in China, forces are hand to support of one of the two clique, Zhili or Fengtian, one of which shall be victorious in the war, and we must help the one of them through the ultimate conquest to protect our interests. Now, do we support the Zhili clique, whose military has proven itself time and time again, but lacks industrial power, and her neighbors of the Fengtian governancy, whose area is wealthy of metal and owned the majority of the Manchurian Railway? Zhili's proven military might. I think we shall support the Zhili clique. Yes, that is what we shall do, and you stop doing that. And then, Navy! No more time for naval exercises now, you hear? We got an actual fight on our hands. You, 100 ships. Ain't that nice. So you, strike force, go for convoy raid. You go for patrol. You on a patrol route, even though, dang, you're kind of dummy thick when it comes to a patrol route. Maybe I should take off that battleship. The heavy cruiser's okay, but the battleship's a bit much. Then you, it's on a convoy raid. Maybe I had you pinned for convoy escort in these waters. You are definitely on a strike force. You are on a strike force. You're on a patrol. You're on a convoy raid. You're on a convoy raid. You are definitely on a patrol. Patrol. You, definitely on patrol. And you, I can't click mine layer. You're on patrol. Let people do what they do. So we've backed our horse. Now the question is, also you're called the Beijing government. Blockade the Yellow Sea, prepare the fleet. We have faith in the Jerry and Marshall. Inform them. The Zhili's leader and Marshall has proposed that we blockade the Yellow Sea to stop the transportation of other vital supplies and materials for the Fengtian. Of course, prepare the fleet. Also, start getting a plan for an offensive. 2 right there and right there. Meanwhile, these two, you ain't got much, but you got spirit. Your front line is there, right? Boom. Also, can you do a spearhead? Who am I clicking on? right there. Through to Mukden. Ain't got much, but it'll do. We got our troops coming in. They'll be able to go and support the line there at Shandong. Asymmetric radar is in. Good. 1938 stuff. 1938 stuff. Yeah, we need that magnetic detector. I don't want to spend all the points, though, on it. Because if we have asymmetric radar, that means I want to go through some of these and put on some radar. Why? Because it's important. You, Mark II, throw yourself on a radar. Maybe some improved anti-air. Call it good. The Yamato, throw that bad boy some radar. Got better fire control, you do not. Call it good. Mark II, you're already a Mark II. Nagato class, if I just throw on a radar, yeah. Reset. Mark II. Radar. Magi class. That's a Mark II for me, buddy. And throw on that radar. You can't change too much, but you should be able to allow for radars. Also, they go Neum. Ogami class. Congratulations, you're a Mark II. And you know you got that radar on lock. Meanwhile, the Tone class, guess what? Your name's Mark now. You got a radar. You know you do. Then the Oshinaga class, whatever. Merc 2. And why do you have a... Huh. Now, why do you have a mine layer? Why do you do this? Especially since you're the only one. It seems like it's like a really big, unnecessary use. Yeah, just take that off. Put on some armor. You don't even have armor? What is with you? It's fine with this, but I disagree. You're a mine layer by trade. Well, damn. Why don't you call yourself that then? I don't mean any light cruisers we have. No, these are the Miyoko class, Sendai class, Choku class. A lot of these are older classes that aren't going to be affected by it. Okay, not bad. The Nagato. If I were to upgrade you, that would take 64 days. Now, what if I were to upgrade... What if I were to send you... You would take 52 days. It would take 64 days. Yeah, that's why we keep it light. And the Kaga... You actually don't get changed. Converted battleship. I must not have that. You... 160 days. Okay, maybe that one was a bit much. I'm gonna make sure we take care of these guys first. Akagi class. Okay, yeah, that's much better. I'm not answering that phone. What the hell? These were Miyoko classes. You know what? We're already a bit over time. I'll just do the rest of this. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.